said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Last time these two rivals, the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long, you bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense. Not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So the Missouri Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks who...
Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Inside the 25. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Looking to throw. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll be out of bounds at the 1. Just one more step for a touchdown, and we'll see if the offense can finish the deal. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quick pass on the jet motion. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. On the ground, it's Green. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. What a cut. Now he's loose. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Missouri wants to go fast.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. That's caught. It's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw. It's Owen. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
2nd down, he'll throw it. This time he's got his man. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the first down.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
They just keep firing. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. Remember some of the years when the Hogs spent a lot of time in the Wildcat just running it? You don't have to do that with this guy at quarterback.
And it just makes you less predictable, right? You got a running back in there. You know you're not going to throw it very much, but when they do have the ability to push the ball down the field and get some guys out of the box, it makes this offense even more exciting.
Turning it on! Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Owen. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Throwing right. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Rice is getting cooked right now at home, and it's all over but the crying. A lopsided affair with miscues and missed tackles. They're trailing by 14 to Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Caught near the sideline, it's Sawyer. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to pop the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Look out, he's got room. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly and got the big first down.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Looking to pass. It's Owen. Got rid of it just in time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. A strike downfield. And he makes a completion. They're set up and in business at the 20. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Arkansas!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Tigers just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Here's the pressure. Did the work himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the backfield and screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Quarterback keeps it. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a really big moment in this game.
And he will take it in.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Owen. Gets it out quickly. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
This guy has a chance to bring...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Now on first down from the 40. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got a man. It's Ferguson. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Razorbacks will snap it on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the two-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long from end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing it.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
In the second half, they are. They know they're going to have to be able to throw the football to get back into it, but you can't accomplish that if you can't keep your quarterback standing upright. Give the defense tons of credit getting that sack on third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you...
There he goes. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Owen. He uncorks one deep. Makes the catch down the right side. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
The Razorbacks are threatening on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Give him 6. Touchdown, Arkansas! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On target. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Missouri comes to the line with another first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got his man quickly. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Send that offense back onto the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Owen. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
He wants to change this route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Cade. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Handoff to the single back. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter. We reach the brink. Arkansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The inside handoff. Finding an escape route. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He caught it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Touch pass on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's open on the right. Gets away from one, finds some space. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Owen. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. He wants it all. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just
going the other way, and he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Missouri wants to go fast.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They can...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. He's loose. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Down he goes, and that is the last thing this offense needs right now. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Got it in the middle, it's Sawyer. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Offense in a bunch formation. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Owen. Rushes on him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got him downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Arkansas. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They stretch this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field. It's Owen. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
No game on the play. 2nd down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking it and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw.
Unleashes one deep. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
To the air. It's Owen. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
And here comes the field goal team. Salt, meet open wound. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. The sportsmanlike thing to do might be victory formation. The stat hog would kick a field goal here. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal. They are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. It's really easy